Good day and welcome back. My name is Jen Shelton. I'm coming back to you again today with a live tutorial. This won't be a voiceover. This one will be a live tutorial. As you guys can see, I have my new background. Thumbs up if you guys like it. But yeah, I hope it's gonna go well. I think it's a good little setup. So hopefully that will work for me. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be featuring the MAC NC50 foundation is what I'm going to be featuring today. Something that I just picked up. Of course, you guys know I don't typically use MAC foundation. I normally use either BB cream or Fashion Fair, but I decided to try something a little bit different. I've always liked their products. I've always liked their lipsticks and blushes and things like that. But I'm going to try to give the foundation a try out and see how that goes. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial featuring this, and it's going to be something light and simple for the fall. So yeah, it won't be a voiceover. This one I'll be talking through. So I hope you guys like this one. So let's just get right to it. Now I've already done my eyes, in which I've used what I've said before, what I've used is the Wet n Wild Mega Last Black and Brown Pencil. And it's just a regular eyeliner pencil. And I also use concealer for my under eye correction, which I use the Cover FX palette to do the under eye concealing part. So we'll go ahead and I'll start with primer, in which I've already moisturized, in which I moisturize with an Estee Lauder Idealist, and it's a pore minimizing, skin refining. I use it as a moisturizer, but I'm also going to be using the Black Radiance True Complexion Refining Skin Primer as well. And when I use the skin primer, I'm just going to use just a little bit, because this is what's going to help my makeup to stay on and not crease all day. So I'm just going to put a few dots of it in different areas to kind of get that to stay pretty well. I'm going to get it all around the forehead. Yeah, so I've already done my brows. So now what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to go ahead and start with the eyes. Now, some of the stuff that I'm going to be using is going to be drugstore brand as well as high-end. But, you know, like I said, I'm not really a label person. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. So I'm going to be using today, it's going to be a cream shadow in the Shadow Poppy Party, and it's by e.l.f. And I will be doing a giveaway once I reach 100 subscribers. I will be doing a giveaway, and this is a smudge pot, but one of these will be a part of the giveaway. I've used this twice already and I'm enjoying it, but that one of these will be included in the giveaway. So what I'm going to do with it, I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to take a little bit and I'm just going to put it on my lid, and I'm going to blend that out. And it only takes a little bit. You don't have to use a lot. It only takes a little bit. I'm going to go in on the other eye and do the same thing. Blend that out as well. I got a little bit more on this one. I'm going to blend that out. Now, what I'm going to be putting on top of that is going to be, it's a CoverGirl Queen Collection. I actually got this from Walmart for $1.50. But it's going to be the CoverGirl Queen Collection shadow in the color of, where are you? Raisin? Yeah, it's the color Raisin. And I'm just going to take the little applicator that comes in here out, because I don't really like to use it. And then I'm going to just use a brush that I have already. I'm just going to place that on top of the cream shadow, and I'm going to blend upward. Just to kind of give it that blendable effect. I'm going to take a little bit more and go on the other side. Like that. Now, I'm going to be taking a lighter color this time around, and we're going to use it as a brow highlight. Let me find that lighter color here somewhere. And this comes in a, it's actually a little coastal scent box that I got in one of my Birchbox subscriptions. You can kind of see it. And it's called Style Eyes. It's an eyeshadow sampler, but I really like the little gold color. It came in a gold and a green. So I like the little gold color. I'm just going to use that today to as a brow highlight. I'm just going to blend that in. And then I'm going to do the other eye. And now with both of these, I'm going to take my blending brush. And this one is a Ardell blending brush. I've used it before. And I'm just going to blend that. And my motto, I've always said, when in doubt, blend it out. So I'm just going to blend that out some. And let those colors marry together. So normally I'll use two colors. I'll use a darker color, a transition color, and a brow color, brow bone color. But today, because I want the foundation to be the feature of the show, I'm just going to use these two colors. Alright, so now we have that. The next thing we're going to be doing is I'm going to be using a liquid liner. I normally use NYX matte liquid liner, but today I'm going to be using, and I actually got this out of my Birchbox sample kit as well. It's Ico London. It's called Fat. It's a liquid eyeliner. And this bad boy is a jumbo liner. It's big and bold for dramatic eyes. So I'm going to be using that. And I'm just going to not do a big wing, but just a little bit of a winged eye. Like so. Like so. Now once that part is complete, I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I want to do my lashes last. So what I'm going to be doing with this, I'm going to be taking a beauty blender in which it is slightly damp, but I'm going to moisten it a little bit more with some Fix Plus. And this is MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I'm going to dampen it a little bit more with it. And then you don't have to use a lot of it. You only have to use just a small amount. I'm just going to pump 2 pumps. So about that much I'm going to use. I'm going to dab my beauty blender into it. And then I'm going to go for it. Now, sometimes I'll use a color corrector on some of the spots on my face, which I don't have a lot of them, but I do have a little bit around my mouth area that I'm not too fond about, that does need color correction sometimes. So I use that, in which I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer Color Corrector on it. I'm not going to do that today because, like I said, I want the foundation to be the star of the show. Now, I've used all of that. I'm just going to go in and put 2 more pumps so that it'll make sure that we have an even enough coverage. And I'm going to dab that on as well. I am in love with these beauty blenders. I've always used them. Well, since they became popular, I've been using them. But I think I like them a little bit more when they're damp. It seems like they spread the foundation out a lot more evenly when they're damp. So right now that should be about medium coverage. It's not going to be heavy, which that's what you really don't want for spring and summer, is a caked up heavy foundation. So a lot of times I'll use BB cream. So that's that. Now I'm gonna go in now with my, where are you? Okay, so I'm gonna now go back in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color of Fawn. And I'm just gonna highlight some of the dark under eye area, in which this is the area that I would normally do color correction in as well. But we're not gonna worry about that today. We're gonna go down the bridge of our nose and our forehead. And we're gonna do this eye as well. This little triangle. I can get enough product out of here. Cupid's bow. And the chin area. Now we're also going to do a contour using the Cover FX as well, which I've talked to you guys about this once before. I'm going to do my contour with it. I'm just going to do a little bit here, the hollows of my cheek, and around my hairline. Alright, get up there at those little guys there. Hollow of this cheek. And that's that. Now we're going to take another Beauty Blender, and I'm just gonna dampen it with a little bit more Fix Plus. This is another one, and I'm going to blend that out. You blend that out like so. I'll get this area here and the bridge of my nose. And we'll get my forehead area. Just get that well blended in. And we'll get this last eye over here, blend that out as well. And you blend it out towards your hairline. And now I will tell you too, with some of these creams, you have to go ahead and blend this stuff out when you put it on, because sometimes they will harden up, and it makes it really hard for you to blend them out later on. Alright, now I'm going to take the bottom of it, and that's what I'm going to blend in my contour cream with. Just going to blend that in around my forehead. Around the hairline. You can take it and kind of blend it upward. You don't ever want to drag it down. Now, I'm going to take that same highlighter, and I'm going to do a little bit up under my contour line. And that just defines it a little bit more. I'll go ahead and blend that out. All right. So now, what I'm going to be using to set my highlighting powder is my highlight is going to be the Ben Nye banana powder. I'm getting that all over me, but it's going to be the Ben Nye banana powder, which I use a little bit of it to set my my highlight. You just take a little beauty sponge, and you get these from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to just take that and set my under eye concealer with this. Now some people call this baking when you put this on and you let it sit. Now I'm not gonna bake, I'm not gonna let it sit very long. But you just put it under all the areas where you've done your highlighting. Now, once you've done that, you kind of sit and let it bake a little bit, but not very much. And what I like to use to set my contour, and I mentioned it before, which is it's a Bronze 3 in Mary Kay mineral powder. I like to use that to set my contour. I'm just gonna get a little bit of that, dab it off, and then go in with it. A little bit more, dab it off. And that's what I like to set my contour cream with. Now, since I'm not gonna really let this bake any, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the rest of the powder. Make sure you get all of that off because you don't want to have a white cast. Now what I like to do is just take my powder, my contour powder that I've set it is, and kind of move it around a little bit and make sure everything is kind of in place where it needs to be. Now, having that said, I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to be using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and it's in dark. So I'm going to take that and I'm just kind of gonna go around my face to kind of set, and it kind of looks like this, to kind of set this area that I did not use highlight on, to set that foundation. And you can kind of go all over your face with it really, but I try not to go so much because I don't want to change the color of my contour and highlighting. Just go ahead. And I don't know if everybody sees my earrings. I got these little guys from Wish. They are so cute. That little confetti in there moves around, so I thought it was so cute. Now, what we're gonna do is use blush to help with this part of it. And we're gonna be using Artesian Color Baked Blush. This is by Black Radiance. It's in Warm Berry. So I'm gonna just take my blush brush and swirl it around a little bit. Tap it off. We're gonna make a smile. You guys know my little routine as far as smiling with blush. So here we go. Circle around, drag it up. Alright, we're gonna go in and do the other side. Circle it in, drag it up. Alright, so now we're going to be using MAC Global Glow. It's another mineralized skin finish. This one is more like a bronzer type. I use this kind of as, you know, the overall, after almost everything is done, to kind of highlight and give me that glow. So I'm going to take my fan brush and I put a little bit on here, and I'm just going to put it here on the high points of my cheeks. As you can see, that glow is a beautiful glow. And then I'm going to do the other side on the high points of my cheeks. You're going to do forehead. And we're going to do the cupid's bow. Okay. Now, before we go to the nose, what I like to do is take a shadow brush, and I like to use the again, the Mary Kay powder. And what I do is I contour down the sides of my nose. So we'll just take a little bit, dust it off, and I'll go down the sides of it, making sure that it fades into the eyeshadow area. Kind of give me that extraness, and then we'll go back in with the, sorry, wrong stuff. We'll go back in with the Global Glow, and we'll go down the bridge of our nose. There we go, and then we'll do a bit, give me that little button, little cuteness there. Alright, so now we've completed the face, and what I'm going to do now is put on our lashes, in which I'm going to be using some actually Dollar Tree lashes. And yeah, I'm going to be using the Dollar Tree lashes, and I'm going to be using the, where are you? It's made by Ardell. It's some lash glue. And I'm going to be using, I'm just dropping stuff everywhere. How are you, girl? Oh, here you are here. So I'm just going to get a pair of tweezers and the Lash Slash Script by Ardell's. So I'm going to be using that. And they come in a pack like this. So I'm going to take the first strip off. And we're just going to put a little bit of glue on them to help them stay. And these will actually stay for a couple of days if you care for them properly. What I mean by that is, you know, when you wash your face, don't be so heavy on the eye area. That will preserve, of course, your lashes. I'm just going to blow those a little bit. Wave it around. Now I bought a few more things that I'm probably going to be doing a review on a little bit later, in which there's some exciting products. I know you guys will probably like them. I've fallen in love with them. I guess you say I fall in love with everything, but I really like, now some I like more than others. Some of them have become my favorite for the month. I don't have a lot, but I do have a couple of new products that I do want to mention. And I know some people out there has probably tried them. I just haven't really seen any reviews on anything. So I'm going to be doing a review on a couple of different things. A couple of lipsticks and some blushes. So this should be dry by now. So I'm going to go ahead and just tack this on. So we got that part going. Now while that's drying, that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and kind of blow on this. When you're doing lashes, I think I mentioned this before, but I don't suggest that you blow. Yeah, so you send her the concept again, like I was saying, and she sends you back 3 different concepts with accessories that will match up with what you sent her of the outfit that you're wearing. So she has a lot of different jewelry and you know, just different things that she sells. So if you get a chance, check her out. She's on Facebook. Like I said, it's called Closet. Yeah, so she'll hook you up. I've got another friend that does something similar. She's got a Facebook boutique as well, and it is called, let me get back with you. It's something Accessories LLC. She's out of Fitzgerald, Georgia, and which she's able to send you those things as well. They both have really good products that I've enjoyed purchasing from them. They're not just friends, but they're great business people as well. But on my next video, I'll share with you guys what the name of the one in Fitzgerald, Georgia is. But yeah, go check them out and just let them know that Jennifer Shelton sent you guys. Jen Shelton sent you. And they'll be happy to help you. So what I'm going to do now is just going to go over my lash band with this black liquid liner. And that kind of helps disguise the fact of them being false lashes. Alright. Now we're going to go in now with a black liner to do the under eyes. I'm just gonna do a little bit. It's kind of like that. So now the look is coming together. Now, only thing that's left now is our lips. So what I'm going to be using today, I normally put on my lip gloss beforehand, but today it seems like I'm a little bit less prepared than I normally am. So I didn't put on lip gloss. So, but regardless, just so that you guys can get a feel of what the foundation and everything looks like, I'm going to be using a NYX lipstick. It's a matte lipstick in the color Sweet Pink. So I'm going to be using this, and this is kind of one of my favorites too, this color. And you see it's a bright, fun, springy pink as well. So I love that pink. So yeah, that's the finished look. I'm going to spray it a little bit with a little bit of Fix Plus. Gotta have the hydration, guys. But yeah, so that's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. You can see that highlights going on there, a little shimmer going on. So I hope you guys like this finished look. This was a look with the start of the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the color NC50. I've used several different products, but this is the outcome. So I hope you guys like it. If you like this video and you would like to see more tutorials like these, please hit subscribe down below. If you just so happen to like this video and you think that someone else you know may benefit from this, hit share. Again, thank you guys for watching. I thank God for you guys. Have a great day. Goodbye.